Okay everyone, wanted to make this quick video about the frame. A lot of people have questions on how to check your frame, make sure it's not twisted and out of square. So I'll give you a couple pointers what I do to make sure that it's level and not twisted and square. So here's the whole frame, and I got the body mounts, and what I am going to do is I'm going to show you pretty much how I do it. There's the front body mount there, which you're not going to need until you set the front end in, but I just wanted to show you the placement of them. Again, I'll show you how to make sure it's square. I don't have enough room to pull it out the garage because it's snowing today. We're having a storm. But anyway, those are the body mounts back there. I already placed them. Let me zoom in for you. There's one in the way back on the right hand side there where it hits the rear trunk panel. And let me show you how I check it for square and level. So I'll be right back. Okay, I want to show you how to check your frame for square. Oh, this is how I do it anyway. So there's a bunch of different ways out there that you can, but simplest way is this right here. Remove the body mount, and you measure from the point A, which would be, this is the front driver's side body mount bracket, and I'm checking for square. So coming over here, my tripod actually broke, so I can't hold my camera, but I want to show you. Come over here to the opposite rear body mount. So let me try to pop it off. There you go, with one hand. So if you measure, make sure it's sitting properly over there. Okay, right in the hole, just like that. And if you come back, it should measure 78 5/8 of an inch. Let me see if I could get in there. See that right there, right on the edge? 78 5/8 of an inch. Okay, that's from point A to point B. Now I'm gonna measure from the other side. Let me turn the camera around, hold on. Alright, I wanted to show you, this is the passenger side, and as you can see, this has a little bit of rust. I mean, this is the only point of the frame where the body mounts are rusted, right here, just a little bit. So I'm gonna try to clean that up, not now obviously, but just so I could get a nice sturdy, this is a little wiggle in here, so I just want to clean that up. I'm probably just going to weld a little bit right across there and a little bit here, and should be good. But this is what I'm going to do, is measure the other side. This is the driver's side, passenger side, sorry. Now I'm going to measure to the rear driver's side body mount hole. Get that in there. And right there, if you look, it's 78. Let's see, right there, 78 5/8 of an inch. So to me, that's telling me my frame is not twisted. Okay, now the back, I want to show you how to make sure it is perfectly square and not twisted. So I have a level across that member right there, okay, and right here. Let me show you the bubble there, and it's perfectly level, right there. Get a nice shot of that. Okay, that's the bubble, perfectly level with my 2-foot level. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure from the shock hole, which is by the rear spring, down. Okay, hopefully you'll focus in without having a problem there. All right, the next thing I want to show you guys is the bushings. This is a bushing kit that I bought from Resto Parts. This is the driver's side bushing. Okay, and I just wanted to show you, it's really simple. If you look here, it says it's B. So you have the rear one by the trunk pan. Then you have the other bushing that's midway in between. That is that one right there. Okay. And then if you look, there's another bushing here, which is just a cushion, solid cushion. Okay, which is A. This part here. Okay. This was B. So if you look here, this is B. And there's a number right there, 8380. And if you look here, B is 8380. You know, upper cushion. The lower cushions are all the same. So just wanted to show you that. Now, if you look here, this one is A and B. Right there, it's A and B. So I know it's not a solid cushion. So this is up here, it says solid, because when I removed it prior, it wasn't solid. So it has to be B. So if you look at B, again, it's 8380. And if you look here on the cushion itself, see if I can get it in right there, 8380. Okay, so it's very self-explanatory, very easy to change out. So I'm going to be removing my frame and installing my frame a bunch of times, so I just wanted to show you that. Okay, and if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. I am going to put the frame up in a couple minutes, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. And I just wanted to give you that simple video. If anyone has any questions, like I said, leave a comment. Please like, share, subscribe. So what I am going to do now is lift it up. And I want to show you, I have the body supported by those blocks right there, right underneath that section of the car and in the rear. So I want to show you over here, same thing. You could do this yourself. Just get equal amount of blocks of wood, support it. Right now it's pretty much stripped. So I just wanted to show you how I do it. And the next step is to get a jack underneath and lift it up. So I'll be right back. Alright, this is what I did. Just jacked up the front with my floor jack, piece of wood, right underneath that arm there, and on this side. So just picking it up, getting closer. So I am about 10 inches away from the body mount. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start lifting the rear, and I'll show you how I do that. Basically the same principle, but I'll show you. Alright, now this is the back. I have it jacked up. I'm still a little bit away. Again, probably 6 inches from the rear floor pan. Goes right here. This is where the bolt hole is. Right here. Body mount. Piece of wood across the floor jack with a block of wood. Picked it up, and I'm not that far away. The reason why I'm doing this is when I start taking apart the wheel well over there and the quarter panel, I don't want it to sag when I'm putting it all back together. So that's going to cause a problem with alignment. So I'm going to install the frame, take the wheel well off. Here's the wheel well here, the inner and the outer. I'm taking that off. That's going to be another video that I will be making. And then, again, that's what we're going to be doing. So it just stiffens up the body so it doesn't sag when I'm putting everything on. So once I put the quarter panel on, the wheel wells, the inner and the outer, I have to check it to make sure it fits properly. So I will be installing the door, and I will be installing the trunk lid, making sure everything lines up properly. So I just want to show you that, and let me show you the front. All right, this is the front. I still have to jack it up a little more. So what I'm going to be doing is lifting that up, and my next shot is going to be when it's pretty much touching the frame. So I won't bore you with that, but it's just lifting and adjusting and lifting and adjusting. 2 jacks, pieces of wood, simple to do. I'm doing this all by myself. So I'm sure if you have a nice area, workspace, you can manage this yourself. Again, if you have a comment, please leave it below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Okay, the body mounts are touching. So what I am going to do, as you can see, I could move this. They're on there, and I have the bolt in. Okay, let me grab my socket here. And they're loose to the point where, you know, I could tighten it more, but that's all. Let's see if I can get in there. No, I can't get in there. All right, anyway, I thought maybe I could show you the bolt, but that's all it is. So what I'm gonna do is leave that in there fairly loose, and I am gonna go and do, this is the passenger side. I didn't do the driver's side yet, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get it to the point where it's semi lined up with the body, and I'm gonna stick the rear passenger side bolt in. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm at the rear, and as you can see, I am about 2 inches from where the bolt needs to go. So I have to come up. So again, I have some blocks of wood under my jack, under the frame. So all I'm gonna do is just lift it up a little bit, and again, it's just so it's lined up a little bit. It looks like from here it has to go to the right. So because it's on some jacks, all I gotta do is just move it over a little bit, and it's good. So then I'm just gonna try to stick the bolt in right here. So this is in, bolt snug, finger tight. Now I'm gonna check the front, and I'm gonna put the driver's side bolt in, and then after that you're pretty much set. It's, you know, tighten it up, and here we go. But what I'm gonna show you is I made some jack stand, some stands out of 2x4s. I want to make sure it is perfectly level across, and then I could start tearing apart the inner and outer wheel wells. So I'm going to check the front. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm at the front driver's side, and I'm going to try to put this bolt in finger tight, and let's see if I could get it. All right, I got it in. So now all I'm gonna do is just tighten this up a little bit, finger tight, and there's the bolt up top that I gotta line up. All right, and that's getting snug. There it is, you see the bolt coming through. All right. And that's about it right there. That's in. So it's nice and snug. Finger tight, of course. In case you're wondering, the bolts get tightened down to 35 foot-pounds. If you're doing replacement bushings. That's what I was told online. I looked it up, 35 foot-pounds. And I had it on here before. This is the second time I took the frame off and on this body just to make sure that all the body panels line up, and they do. So I just wanted to give you a little quick video on how to do it. Again, because you don't have your front end, this right here, you don't need them, but you know, they're in, so that they just pop in. Like I said, my frame's in good shape, so that's all that is. And there's a bushing on the underside, fit in there very nicely. I am going to be doing a box kit. I haven't decided where I'm going to purchase it from, but if any suggestions, if you have any suggestions on where and a good one, let me know. Leave a comment. Please like and subscribe. All right, I have all the bolts in, tightened to 30 foot-pounds. I didn't go 35 because I'm going to be removing in the frame a couple times as I'm working on it. So I just wanted it approximately to that torque. And then this is my brace that I use and make sure my frame is perfectly level from left to right and front to back. So I have it marked. The front there, this side, the left side has to come up about, I would say, 3/16. So, because the level is not in the bubble right there. So, but anyway, I will do that. That's not really important right now. Just wanted to let you know how I secure it. Then I just wanted to show you. This is my my torque wrench here. You could barely buy one at a parts store if you don't have one. 35 foot-pounds. Put it on the bolt, and then when you there's the bolt right there. So when you hear it click, let me show you. That's it. You know it's at 30 foot-pounds. There's an adjustment on the handle. Right here are the numbers. It's very easy to operate if you don't know. I'm sure if you're doing this kind of work, everyone knows. But anyway, in case you don't. And then in the back, I don't want to drop my wrench here. Hold on. Then what I did is, again, the same thing in the back. There's my little horse I made, perfectly level. I think the left side has to come up, again, 13/16. So other than that, it's pretty much ready to start removing the inner and outer wheel well, secure it, and then put the quarter panel on, and we'll go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, please like, share, subscribe, support my channel, and I will be seeing you guys soon. Thank you.